Hello and welcome back to another video. In this one, it will be another update on the Luhansk and Donetsk fronts. So starting out in the north of Luhansk, the Russian forces, after creating a defensive line around the Varyshny and Hrobivka, they have started attacking Lyman Pershi as it is in the gray zone, which indicates that it's most likely under Ukrainian control as the Russians are advancing towards it. Further south, the fighting is also ongoing in the area of Krochmelne, where the Russians have started advancing through the highway to the north, and at the same time they're attacking in the area of Novelske, as well as Telmachivka and Myashoerivka and Rivka, which means that they have started an offensive here in the north of Svatove to create a buffer zone towards the river line, as well as creating a buffer zone from Svatove and advancing through the highway. And this is also indicated by their advance towards the south, as a target may be taking control over the highway to Kupiansk from Svatove. Further south, they are also attacking the direction of Makivka and west of Chernobovivka, as they are attempting to reach the river line here as well and create a buffer zone between Kreminna and the river line. Further south, the Ukrainians are continuing their attacks towards Dubrova. This is in form of small tactical groups that are attacking through the forest line. Further south, in the area of Siversk, the fighting is ongoing in the axis of Bilohorivka, Verkhnokamianske, Spirne, Vesele, Rostovlivka, and Soledar. So the Russians, after capturing Yakovlivka, went to the north towards Rostovlivka, to the east towards Vesele, and to the west towards Soledar, as I mentioned in my video where I talked about Russian tactics. At the same time, they are continuing to try and take Spirne, and they have also restarted their attacks towards Verkhnokamianske, and the attacks in the direction of Bilohorivka are still ongoing. Further south, in the area of Soledar, the Russians are continuing their attacks on the city, and the Ukrainians are completely cutting off any advance by the Russians in this city. Further south, in the area of Bakhmut, the Russians are continuing their attacks in the direction of Bithorodne, northeast of Bakhmut, east of Bakhmut, and Opidne, as they are attempting to advance further into the city and take control over these areas. The Ukrainians have managed to push the Russians further back in the area of Opidne and are now in control over the northern area of Opidne, here by the university. Further south, in the area of Klishchivka, the fighting is also ongoing as the Russians are attempting to advance towards Klishchivka and to the south of it. And there is also new offensives starting here in the area of Bilahora and as well as Dulivka, as they are trying to create a buffer zone between the canal and the Ukrainian positions. The Ukrainians were planning a counterattack towards this from Pivchine, and the Russians have since then started an attack to prevent them from counterattacking towards Pivchine. In the area of the Donetsk region, we see that in the area of Avdiivka, the Russians have also started attacking the area of Oleksandropil, as well as Krasnohorivka and Kamyanka, to regain control over this highway and prevent Ukrainian reinforcements and supplies from going towards the Donetsk region. Further south, in the area of Vodian, Pervomaiske, and Nevelske, the fighting is also ongoing as the Russians are trying to gain some ground, but here as well the Ukrainians are completely stopping their advances and holding their ground. Finally, in the area of Marinka, the fighting is ongoing and it is unclear exactly where the front line is right now. There are reports that they have advanced further, but there is no indication of that. That's it for this update. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.